Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today for another Health from Mr Forwood video. What we're going to be looking at today is smoothies. We've got 3 different types of smoothies to try today. We've got green smoothie, orange smoothie and red smoothie. So in these smoothies there's lots of different ingredients, lots of different fruits and vegetables to give it a try. And at the end of the video I'm going to give you an opportunity to think about why it's really important that we put these smoothies into our diet. Right, so now we've got our ingredients and we've washed our hands. It's as simple as putting the ingredients into the blender. So the first one I'm going to start off with is my 12 red grapes. And then your cup of berries. I'm using strawberries. Strawberries are my favourite berry, but it's also just what I've got in the house. Now the first one I'm going to add is 50 millilitres of milk. Now I'm going to be using oat milk because I think it's a little bit better for the environment. But you can use any milk that you want. So it could be normal milk, it could be almond milk, coconut milk, whatever you think is best and whatever you got in the house. So 15 millilitres of milk. Now you can use 100 millilitres of water, or you can copy me by doing 50 millilitres of cold water. And also a good few ice cubes. Makes it a bit more refreshing, especially if it's nice and hot in the summer. So screw lid on. Now if you're using a food processor or a blender, make sure you get your parents or your adults to help you out. Make sure you get some adult supervision. And then all you've got to do is blitz it up. Right, once that's fully blitzed up, again, get your adults to help you remove the food processor. Or simple to do now is to give it a little bit of taste. Now, if this is too thick for you, what you can do is you can add in a little bit more water just to make it the consistency you want. So in here, you got the goodness and the macronutrients from strawberries, from grapes. You got some good proteins from different milk sources, and you got some water to keep you nice and hydrated as well. Oh, that's good. Right, so now we've washed our hands again and we've got our ingredients ready. We're ready to make our orange smoothie. So don't forget, when preparing all our ingredients, just make sure that we are getting help of an adult who is supervising us or doing it for us, not only to keep us really safe, it's also fun to do things together as well. So the first one I'm going to add is my oranges. So I'm using mandarins, so you can use half a large orange, or I used 2 small mandarin oranges. You can use a quarter of mango. Now this is the really interesting bit, is the carrots. So carrots are a fantastic vegetable. Now when you put these into a smoothie, trust me, you won't be able to taste the carrot, so it's a fantastic way of adding in a bit more vegetables into our diet. So 50 millilitres of milk, I'm using oat milk. Again, you can use any type of milk you want, whether that's cow's milk, almond milk. I like to use oat milk. And 100 millilitres of water, or what I like to go for, 50 millilitres of water and some ice cubes. So shove it all in, blend it on. Let's see what it looks like. Right, now, like I said before, if this is a bit too thick for you, just add a little bit more water to get the consistency you want. Oh, look at that. Oh, making a mess here. Right, so here's our orange smoothie. It's a fantastic way to experiment with different vegetables as well. Oh, lovely. Right, it's time for our final smoothie, which is a green smoothie. With this one, there's a few things which need to be cut up and chopped up, so just make sure you get a bit of adult supervision for that as well. So now we've washed our hands, we've got our ingredients ready. It's as simple as putting it into the blender again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in my 12 green grapes, half a green apple. So what are you going to do with the other half? You're going to throw it away? No, of course you're not. You're going to keep it for a tasty snack. So half a green apple, a quarter of a cucumber, sliced and diced. Now, it does say in the recipe that you should have about 4 big green mint leaves. Now, I'm a really big fan of mint, and this mint was growing just behind me actually, so I absolutely love mint. Now, these smoothies are a fantastic way of getting a bit of extra things in which you enjoy, so I really enjoy mint, so I'm putting in quite a bit of mint. Now, the last ingredient, a bit of a funny ingredient, is spinach. Now, spinach is amazing for loads and loads of vitamins, for iron, for magnesium, so an absolutely fantastic way of getting a few more vitamins into our diet with these smoothies. Now with the liquid, What we need now is a bit of extra water. So no milk in this smoothie. So you can have 150 millilitres of water, or I'm using 100 millilitres of water and a handful of ice cubes. All goes in. So once again with your blender, make sure you're getting some adult supervision and give it a blitz. Here's the finished product. If it's a bit too thick, add in a little bit more water to make it a consistency that you want. Now what I want us to do now is I want us to stop for a minute and I want us to think, why is it really important that we add things like these vegetable and fruit smoothies into our diet? So I'm going to give you the chance to pause the video and have a chat with somebody in your house, or maybe just think to yourself, why is it important that we are using things like smoothies in our diet? Have a little think. Welcome back. Now there's lots of reasons why I think having smoothies is a really good thing to put into our diet. Not only can we find a smoothie which we enjoy the taste of, there's a way that we can pack in more fruits and more vegetables. So even things like spinach and carrot in the two smoothies we've seen today is a fantastic way of adding in some more vegetables which you might not like the taste of. A lot of people love the taste, but it's a great way of hiding some of the flavours as well. And you can create smoothies which are really tasty to you. I put in more mint into this one because I really like the taste of mint. So you can adapt the recipe to put in whatever fruits, whatever vegetables you want. Give it a try. Another thing is it's really fresh for us. If we drink fresh, we feel fresh. It's like the saying, you are what you eat. If you eat rubbish, you feel rubbish. If you drink fresh, you feel fresh. So that's another reason. But the main reason is it's full of micronutrients, so lots of vitamins and minerals which we can cram pack into one of these, which we can drink throughout the day, and it's a fantastic way to top up our bodies from feeling fresh and feeling awesome. So here's my challenge. See if you can create our smoothies which we've looked at today. See if you can change them. See if you can add in things like banana or pineapple. See what you can do to make these smoothies as tasty for you. I want to say a massive thank you to my friend Ilse. It's her recipes from the Children's Health Project which I used today. It's a fantastic scheme of work. I'd really recommend that everyone look at it, from children to parents to teachers. And what I want to do now is go make your smoothies and share them. Share them with your family, share them with your friends. Maybe you can share them with your teacher at school. But keep drinking fresh and feel fresh. Thank you for watching.